Yo, we are here with a bear and a carriage, and this dude is sniping out of it. I did not realize you could snipe out of freaking carriages, but hell yeah, dude, you could roll up on somebody and just snipe them through the freaking windows, or you can just like sit down like royalty and be escorted to the town. But anyway, this video is how to spawn the bears. I'm going to show you guys a couple of different commands, one of them being a random level wild, one of them being a random level tamed, and the other being the GM summon command that gives you the exact level that you want. So that way you can actually get really super high levels. So with you guys that are doing rewards for your servers and want to reward people with high level bears, this would be for you. So let's get started. Oh, also after I show you the command, I do want to go through and show you each thing that you can put on the cargo saddles of these bears. So you guys actually, you know, the ones that are new to the game, get an idea of what these bears can be used for in the real game. Almost said the real world, but this isn't the real world, is it? Alright, so the wild command is going to be cheat space summon space bear underscore character underscore BP underscore C. That's going to be a wild random level bear. I do have backspace on. Let me turn. Now I have my HUD back on. So you can see it's random level to level 5. And if you want to get rid of it, just do cheat space kill or cheat space destroy my target so that it does not leave a carcass. I'm just going to ignore it. Come over here and then show you guys the exact same command for a random level tamed, but go over to summon and make that summon tamed. So it's going to be cheat space summon tamed underscore bear underscore character underscore BP underscore C. Ignore the campfire, they're just having some fun over here. If you spawn it in this way, you actually don't need a saddle to ride it, which is kind of weird. Yeah, so now I'm going to show you the other way. This is the custom level. Now, after I show you this command, I'm going to go through and show you guys stats of bears that you can look for. But with wild animals in in Atlas, you want to look for like level 30s are perfect. So like level 30 is a dream bear. So if you spawn these in at level 20, it actually gives you a 50% tame bonus and puts it at level 30. So I'm going to show you the command for that. It's going to be cheat space GM summon space quotations bear underscore character underscore BP underscore C quotation space 20. Now this 20 is the level. Like I said, it's going to add a 50% tame bonus, so that's going to come out at level 30. If you want some crazy high level, type in 200, 2000, whatever. Keep in mind it's going to give you a 50% tame bonus on whatever number you type there. And yes, it will spawn in like super high levels. Now I want you guys right now to comment right now as you spawn, as you select what level you want to summon. Comment what level you just summoned in and tell me if it crashed your game. I want to know stuff like that. So I'm only spawning in a level 20. It does come following you. Make sure you whistle unfollow. Now this is the legit tamed. It's not force tamed, so you will have to spawn a saddle. Now keep an eye out in the future. It's not out yet, but I will be making a video for each saddle in the game, how to spawn them in. And that covers the oh my god, they're murdering stuff over here. So anyway, that covers that will cover how to spawn in the tier 1 saddle, tier 2 saddle, tier 2 cargo, and tier 3 saddles. So anyway, I'm not showing you that. If you guys want to ride this without a saddle, do cheat space force tame and that'll get you that. So we've already shown off the carriage, which is like royalty. It's pretty cool. I love the carriage. We didn't really use it much in official. It's not got a whole lot of practical uses to it aside from just kind of being like a roleplay type of thing. Aside from the fact that you can snipe out of the back, I do see that being kind of cool in some raids. I don't know, you know, I don't know. Not like a main thing, but it'd be cool to have a couple snipers in their own little carriage toting each other around, you know what I mean? So anyway, another practical use of this would be the newly added cargo container saddle thing. I don't know, what is this? Large harness storage crate. There you go. Okay, so this storage crate is on the cargo saddle here. All this is a big box. What is it? The large storage box? Yeah, you take that and you just put it on there. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to destroy that if I can. Yep, demolish. You just take a large storage box and put it on there and it turns it into that. And what this does is, you can see here it says cargo weight scale 0.3%. So it reduces the weight to a third of what it would usually be if it's in there. So you can see, let's test it with Let's test it with, I don't know, the gold. 830 gold. 116 is what it weighs. Let's put it in there. It's going to weigh 38. So yeah, that's pretty cool for toting stuff around. That's new, and they might add stuff in the future. This is early access still, so people that are watching this in the years to come, they might have added more features. So keep an eye out for other people's content. Watch their stuff, see what's what if you're not sure. Or just play the game and learn on your own over time, you know. But anyway, so next up is the Cannon Bear. Everybody that plays Atlas should have a freaking Cannon Bear. This is key for raids. Like, you need a Cannon Bear if you're going on land to do raids. Cannon Bear. Everybody brings a Cannon Bear. Swivels used to be a thing when you could put AI onto the swivel and it would just wreck anybody that's behind it. So you could just drive the bear through like bases and just shoot people with the AI on the swivel. But they took it off to where you can't have AI on swivels anymore for mounts, like if it's on a cargo saddle like this. So that's good. But you can still put them on there and manually use them, which is still fun. It's good, even, fair fun. And then, of course, there's different types of ammo for each of these. So there's spike shots and cannons. So you guys use whatever you're trying to use. I'm just showing you guys that you can use this stuff. Now, there's also the ballista. Now, when you're using this stuff, like this artillery on these cargo saddles, you're going to want to put the ammo for it inside the bear. It actually uses from inside the bear. See, like these will be shot out of that if he were to shoot it. And then the ballista. If you guys are wanting to know how to spawn in any of the artillery, I will make a video separately showing how to spawn each type of the artilleries once all of the codes for that are out. And then there's the regular saddle. So I want to talk about stats real quick. All of these were spawned in at level 30 after the 50% tame bonus, and you know the stats usually vary. So I want to give you guys an idea of what to expect from stats. I'm just gonna run through these real quick so you guys can pause and look at, kind of compare what's going on with stats. Usually weight is, I don't think 1,000 is very good for a level 30 bear as far as weight goes. Let's see, 1,000. These all actually seem to be exactly the same. No, they're a little bit different. We didn't get many weight bears. They're all about the same as far as weight goes. Usually you want a good weight bear if you're towing stuff around, but unless you're breeding them, you know, maybe you want to breed some weight bears, maybe you want to breed some attack bears. They do pretty high attack. Some people actually have some really cool things going on where they, oh my god, or maybe they'll set bears aggressive in their base and kind of just have them roaming, attacking stuff just to keep, you know, predator away. Maybe nosy people that shouldn't be there. So yeah, attack damage and weight for bears are very useful. Anyway, dudes, I think that pretty much summons most of what you need to know about the bears. Firstly was the how to summon it in, that's spawn command. I think that was most important here. Everything else was just kind of bonus, just to give you guys that aren't familiar with bears an idea of what you're doing with them. Keep an eye out from other videos. We do ship fights here where we kind of stage, we'll compare mythical versus common ships, and then we'll fight them, or then we'll fight like more fair, more equal fights, like different builds versus, you know, different builds, whatever. We've got a lot of stuff here, a lot of admin commands if you guys aren't familiar with the channel. So subscribe if you guys want to see more of that, and I'll catch you guys on the flip-flop. Okay, so one more thing I wanted to mention before, actually two more things. One of them being, I guess three more things, I don't know. Anyway, one of them being the running speed. So this thing is slow whenever you start running, but it does catch up to go a pretty fast way. So whenever you're hauling around a lot of stuff, it makes it worth it because nothing really hauls as much as the bear does. So whenever it does reach max speed, it's as fast as the horse. If that kind of gives anybody an idea of how fast the horse is or how fast the bear starts going. So another really important thing is the fact that you can use Nature's Cry and Nature's Touch and Nature's Cry, I think it is. Hang on, let me check. Nature's Touch, which is healing, and Nature's Cry, which is damage boost. Yes, buff. Alright, so that's going to be F7 for healing. So if you're in a fight and you're using this, even if you're doing a map and fighting high-level skeletons with this, it's going to help a whole lot, like a ton. This really does change the tide in a fight. So it's good to have somebody dedicated to like beast mastery that actually has this kind of stuff that will actually ride the tames into battle and use these, because it does make a difference. Now there's Nature's Cry. That was just the healing. There's also a damage buff right here that's more red. And you can see I'm doing 24 now compared to, what was I doing before? I was not paying a lick of attention. You guys can rewind and see. Whatever I was doing before is how much it's increased by, I guess. Anyway, that bear was no match. What am I? Full? Yeah, I'm a little over half health, so... I mean, nobody was on it either, so it wasn't hitting as often as it should have, but... Let's see. Let me unclaim, actually, this bear and see... I want to unclaim this. I wonder if I can unclaim this. No, I don't think I can with that saddle on. Let's see if I can take the saddle off. Yep. Unclaim. I'm going to test the DPS again. Or at least the damage values. 12. Compared to the... Nature's Cry cannot be activated. Oh, there we go. Nature's Cry. 12 to 24, so it does twice the damage, so that's a big difference, man. That's a really big difference, especially whenever you've actually got some stuff pumped into what is it, melee? Yep, melee for your bear. You can really get that up there. Now this bear has been sitting for a while, so it's leveled up quite a bit. I can get the damage up to 160. What does that do now? I want to check that. Oh, it's waving because it's leveling up. Oh, Nature's Cry is not there anymore. Okay, so without Nature's Cry, we've got 14. Oh man, really? All that and only put it up 2 more points. Okay. Oh well. Anyway, you guys got the idea. I just wanted to show you guys those 2 powers. I always forget something and then I'll stop recording and then I'm like, oh wait, there's this too, so I have to come back and throw it in there. Anyway, dudes, enjoy.